My ex and I were together for 5 years. We had our wedding planned, built a life together, and shared pets. Technically his, but I cared for them just as much. He has a history of addiction. He was in recovery when we met. But over time, he relapsed, and the severity of his behaviors came in waves. It's not like he was always under the influence. It's just an important detail because of the way he deflected, manipulated, and avoided accountability. A while back, we broke up. He ended things saying he didn't like the way he was treating me and that he felt like he was emotionally abusive. He was. But we separated amicably, and he told me I was the first ex he'd ever broken up with on good terms. Since I had a schedule that allowed it, we agreed I would still come by to help with the pets while he was at work. It felt like a way to keep some stability after losing so much. One day, I noticed his phone left out, which was strange because we had been texting earlier. My curiosity got the best of me, and I looked at it briefly. I saw he was already dating someone new. A few days later, the phone was still out, but slightly moved. Something fell off, so I looked deeper. That's when I found out he had been cheating on me for years with multiple people. On top of that, he had been breadcrumbing some many girls throughout our relationship, including his new girlfriend who he asked out immediately after we broke up. He loved bombs and needs validation from anyone and everyone, which is why he was constantly looking for it outside of our relationship. I didn't know this until now. Here's what I can't wrap my head around. I had his passcode the entire relationship and never once went through his phone because I trusted him. And now, after our relationship, he knew I was at the house almost every day, and his phone was always there charged in plain sight where he knew I'd see it. Eventually, I confronted him. He admitted to cheating, but claimed he didn't want me to find out. But if that's true, why didn't he get rid of it or throw it in a drawer? I never needed to know. He even got a new phone and had that there in the first place. Why wouldn't he lock it away or let it die, or, at the very least, change the passcode? How he is perceived means everything to him. I think that's why he was with me. So here's what I'm wondering. Did he leave it out as some subconscious self-sabotage? Did he think I wouldn't look far enough to find everything? Was he hoping I'd react so he could paint me as another crazy ex and protect his reputation? Does he just need constant chaos in his life? I've since cut contact, but I'm struggling with one last thing: exposing him. His family loves him and knows about his struggles, but they don't know about the extent of it. He doesn't ever have consequences to his actions because of the people that care about him bailing him out constantly. They are his biggest enablers, and I honestly don't think they'd be super shocked to hear it. I'm sure they can put together how he constantly lies to them and uses them, especially if it's made more clear. I know people say, just move on, karma will get him, but I'm sick of people like him getting away with using kind, trusting partners while keeping up a good guy act. Have you ever exposed someone like this? How did you do it? I keep writing messages, but I can't figure out the right way to do it, if at all. Did it help or backfire? I know he won't change, but I feel like staying silent lets him keep hurting people.